live on DBS Radio's Facebook page and the YouTube channel. The impact of Kadas Lipso after 50 years on the global stage will be the focus. Creole Heartbeat, connecting Dominica to its history. Creole Heartbeat, a front row seat into the culture of Dominica. Is Kadas Lipso dead? Find out the answer as DBS Radio tours Martinique for a special Creole Heartbeat program, Wednesday, July 10 at 11 a.m., featuring the godfather of Kadas Lipso, Gordon Henderson, and a star-studded cast of Dominican musicians. Also, Daniel Beatties, author of the book Il était une fois, La Kadas Lipso, hosted by Prince Wadix. Creole Heartbeat will be live on DBS Radio's Facebook page and the YouTube channel. The impact of Kadas Lipso after 50 years on the global stage will be the focus. Creole Heartbeat, connecting Dominica to its history. Creole Heartbeat, a front row seat into the culture of Dominica.
Yes, I, Sakai Malad, Prince Wadix, Prince Wadix, Prince Wadix, Prince Wadix. Papou a wete ba moun flè la yo moj a kite la vi. Aprisye sa yo ka fe ko yo a pa mi nou jodi. La se mouve vale fe non nou ka krusife moun evi. Fo nou konen pou me yo se pou nou tout sa benefis. For all the wonders you done for us all, spreading the culture all over the world. For all the good things that you done for Kadas Wadix. We thanking you. We thanking you, brother. Ajan lo moun bisou pa sav ki chale yo pwen wivi esi. Fo nou konet kwaye yo akumas Kadas music. Gordon Henderson, Fritz Troy Williams, yo Vivian Wallace, Exile, One Groovers, Chef Joe. Yo pase dou le voyage music nou. Me atan jodi, jeunesse teke la J. Si pate Wadix ki ka pousse. For all the wonders you done for us all, spreading the culture all over the world. For all the good things that you done for Kadas Wadix. We thanking you. We thanking you, brother. Papou a wete ba moun flè la yo moj a kite la vi. Aprisye sa yo ka fe ko yo a pa mi nou jodi. La se mouve vale fe non nou ka krusife moun evi.
In Martinique at this point in time, we are in Pays d'Amour, messieurs, mesdames. That's where we call the Martinique. It's our sister island. And we have that historical background, that friendship, that relationship that goes for several years. And it's a pleasure to be in Martinique with the godfather of Kadas Lipso. And we are in the festival, the 53rd edition of the festival Culturel de la Faux de France. And it's a wonderful feeling to be in Martinique. It's a lovely sunshine in the beautiful sister island. Just about 27 degrees. And with us is the godfather of Kadas Lipso music. Good morning, Gordon Henderson. What's up, my friend?
Good morning. I almost said Professor Wadix.
No, not yet. Yeah. Unless if you want to give me an honorary professorship. But all things, God, all things.
Well, I'm feeling good. This evening, we're going to do our show. And I'm very happy. It's quite a while that I haven't performed with musicians from Dominica. because moving around the world, I have a team in Martinique, in Guadeloupe, in Reunion, all, and this time it's with the Dominican team. So I'm extremely happy.
Tell us a little more about the Festival Culturel. It's the 53rd edition of that festival, and you have played a monumental part. Several editions you have played. Tell us a little more about the history of the festival itself.
Well, the festival is, when we hear the word festival, we usually think of the World Creole Music Festival, which is a music festival. But this one is a cultural festival, and there is dance, there is music, there quite a few elements of Creole culture. I remember one year seeing a team from India, and it's international. I saw a team from India with about 30 different drummers with drums like I've never seen in terms of size. I've seen artists from Japan. And I think this year I noticed on you have the program there that there are artists from South Africa. So it's an international festival, Creole, well, I shouldn't say Creole, cultural festival with different aspects of culture.
And it's the 53rd.
Yeah, and it's annual.
So yes. And for those who don't know, it's a month-long festival where it takes up the entire month of July. And you are on tonight as part of that festival. Tell us about who else is on the lineup for tonight.
Well, you have me stuck because I know that tonight that there is another artist from South Africa. And the only thing that I retained, because I didn't know that artist before, is where the artist came from. Mm-hmm. But on the program, we can find out if we really want to know.
But no problem, Gordon. But the most important thing is Dominica is represented at this major festival. I like you from Gordon Anderson earlier on the festival to include South Africa. A few years ago, they had India, they had Japan. So it's truly a world cultural and exposition of culture. And, on this festival, it's a unique festival. We are in the heart of Fort de France. It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. And Gordon, what can the patrons expect tonight? I mean, we know that you are loved in Martinique. We know that you have done so much work, 50 years of work in really mobilizing and really getting the people of Martinique entertained, a string of hits, a catalog of hits over the years. But what can the fans expect tonight?
Well, tonight we want to present a show. Of course, we can't deliver the entire repertoire, but we are going to do 2 hours of show this evening, and we will feature most of the hits from Exile 1 and from solo releases. But an important part of the show is we will be paying tribute to a few of our past Cadence Calypso legends. So Jeff Joseph, Bill Omen, despite the fact that Bill Thomas was from Trinidad and Tobago, but he embraced the Cadence Calypso. He didn't make it in Calypso. He made it in Cadence Calypso with Dominicans, people like Freddie, Nicholas, and Stone.
Linford, John.
Linford as the lead singer, and so on. And we will also feature Liquid Eyes, Tony Valmont. So it's a celebration of Cadence Calypso.
I know you also want to at least say in a special way how tremendous the works and Fitzroy Williams was to. We know that he has been ailing for some time, but I know you want to send your love to him. It's a tight schedule that we have. As a matter of fact, we are just preparing for the band check, the sound check. But I know you want to send your love and to remind the Cadence Calypso world, the Creole world, of a monumental figure Fitzroy Williams is. And I know you want to send your love to him. He's presently in Martinique.
Yeah, but Fitzroy is alien at the time, and it's very difficult for him to be, his mobility is not at the best. But what I can say, that Fitzroy will be very present, not in person, because many of the hits that I'm going to perform tonight, like Travail pour rien, I wrote the lyrics and the melody, but he wrote the harmonies for those who understand the chords. We also co-wrote in the very same manner the song Fresh. We did the same thing for Apeke Point. So it's very, very impossible for Fitzroy Williams to be absent from any performance because he is always present. Physically, he's not, but we are a people, I would like to say, of God-fearing people, and we believe in the Spirit. So he will be there. He's always there as long as Travail Boyen, Fresh, and Piquet Point will be a part of the repertoire.
Absolutely, but you decided, Gordon, of the various teams of musicians that you have to celebrate this particular festival with Dominican musicians. He lost Jerry Moulon. One remembers him playing with Singing Stars with the famous RSB band. And I mean, one of the most accomplished guitarists. Here we also have some backup singers. Shalina, who actually placed in the top four of not Shalina, but Shanice, who placed in the top four of the Calypso competition this year. And Shalina, a noted vocalist who also actually sang with the Burning Flames, a young group of musicians from Dominica. What is the intention, Gordon, to have such a young group backing you up in a major festival like this?
Well, when you describe the group, Dominica should see such a show because Dominica has never seen Calypso at that level with new musicians. But the intention is very, very simple. Calypso is not at the hit parade anymore. I keep saying that Calypso is the foundation of fusion music in the Caribbean. Before Calypso, there was nothing like soca that speaks of mix. We have always been an insular people. Jamaica wants to be reggae, Haiti wants to be compa. But I am proud that we were the first to fuse without any shame to say, yeah, I took a bit of Haiti, I took a bit of Calypso, and we put it together. And that notion of fusion, now we're doing it not only in the music, but we're doing it in the generations. Yeah, sometimes I listen to the radio and I hear people say that guys should do collabs with the new generation. You want to see collab? Come tonight.
I mean, this is exciting for me to actually experience such a wonderful and historic moment, and that's why we are happy to document this particular moment. And hopefully, Gordon, we should get a taste of the song check later because you're preparing and getting set for the song check, so that the major event or the major performance of tonight can be one of a real celebratory mood. The whole feeling in Martinique, people are anticipating highly your performance. You have had a tremendous record here of really entertaining the Martiniquans, entertaining the French, entertaining the Creole world in a manner you alone can, in your own unique pace and style. And tonight will be the best, the very, very best of Gordon Henderson, the godfather of Calypso.
Well, thank you very much. I'm going to go on stage, and while you continue with your other guests, and I'll be on standby.
Absolutely, and hopefully we can get a word or two from at least Junior, Jerry, and Cornell before we actually finish our special Creole Heartbeat program.
Very important.
Very important. This is Creole Heartbeat. We are live in Martinique, and Gordon Henderson getting set for his song. Check at the major festival of
et puis, en mal temps qu'il est fait bon matin, hein, ça pas facile, mais, mon quartier B, m'a fini sortir en cahier dentiste là, ça.
Dis-nous, des peuples là, petit boycott, qui est qui Daniel Bétis? Ça, c'est un monde qui fait un peu différent,
mais,
nous devons parler de plus.
Ma cahier simple, ma cahier dit que mon content en, si, être dans le festival là parce que, m'a participé en loi dans le festival d'art. Ini en 1974, ça fait 50 ans, eh bien, monté Beau et Césaire pour créer service culturel là qui a piloté toute bagaille là. Donc, festival là, ni 53 ans, service là qui a piloté ni 50 ans, avant tenir un service qui était embryonnaire, qui était tout petit, et puis après, 1974, il y a un service qui naît à Dambaïta là, et qui bat festival la dimension et qui bat la culture dimension ici, puisque au cas où c'est un gros bidding bagaille qu'il a, il y a musique, il y a théâtre, il y a atelier dans plusieurs quartiers, etc. Et au départ, nous étions 6 personnes pour faire rouler Baïta là, il y a plus qui fait 150 personnes qui travaillent en les Baïta.
Ça, c'est important.
Et ça, c'est l'œuvre Aimé Césaire.
Aimé Césaire.
Voilà.
Qui était Aimé Césaire?
Aimé Césaire, c'était un grand bouc qui était qu'à faire poésie, mais c'était un grand politicien qui était l'un des pères de la négritude. Et puis Sangor, et puis Damas, eh bien, créé concept là, c'est-à-dire que montrer que nègla là, ils savent faire de bagailles, ils savent faire des bagailles, et que une dimension pas en les toute planète là. Et je dis joue concept à négritude, yoka travail yoka étudier en Afrique, yoka étudier aux États-Unis et dans tout pays, et puis yoka reconnaître aussi que ni en culture nègre, ni en culture noire, qui a dans culture universelle. Voilà.
Ça, c'est important. Et ou même qu'à suivre Cadas Lipso, début Cadas Lipso, et puis vous déjà fait un travail pour faire documentation de Cadas Lipso. Dis-nous quoi l'histoire ça.
Cadas Lipso, moi je suis Cadas Lipso depuis 1971. Bon, mon recréation Exile One, et puis Gordon Anderson, et moi je suis venu d'ailleurs où la Dominique, où tenir en réunion pour tous ces musiciens, et jouta là, moi je suis garé parce que Viviane Wallace, Kassam, en pile Gordon, les m'arrivé, m'a dit bonjour, comme ça, mais les m'ont que nous pas branché, m'a dit, ah, c'est pas Gordon, etc. Et Gordon t'est loupé, pour voyage d'art. Mais, Cadence Lipso, c'est un bagage un concept qui permet toute musique, y compris zouk, y compris, tout ça, cabine derrière, qui permettent, tout le monde là, monter à dans voie là. On a regardé ces premiers orchestres qui signaient et puis Major compagnie, la bonne et puis Barclay. Bon, m'a raconté d'ailleurs dans un livre qu'au départ c'était pas Barclay, mais qu'on PDG l'autre boîte là t'es pris, c'est Barclay qui venait et qui signait. Premier orchestre qui mettait clavier synthétiseur à Dambaeli. Après ça tout le monde suit. Donc, c'est un groupe qui traçait la voie dans l'orchestre. Traçait la voie dans le groupe, y compris dans le groupe de la Dominique. Hein. Tout le monde vini. C'est ni groupe qui était qu'à faire bagaille avant. C'est ni groupe avant la cadence, Sweden Star et compagnie, qui était qu'à faire des bagailles. Mais après, à un moment, les ex-arrivés et ces pères fondateurs là et ces pères créateurs-là, après Gordon Anderson, Fitzroy William, pour qui m'a envoyé un petit bonjour, si tu as regardé là, quand on a regardé Viviane Wallace, là où c'est trois potomitans là, créé et lancé bagaille là, et ben tout le monde mettait quoi il y a dans voiture là. Et juste en Bourg Martinique, qui était qu'à chanter cadence lipso de Café Jumbo, qui était qu'à faire cadence lipso, et qui enregistrait un moment, et puis des musiciens cadence lipso.
Yes, I. Mais qui influence les cadence lipso à ce musique, la Guadeloupe et la Martinique?
Tout le monde mettait quoi yo à dans style cadence lipso, d'une manière ou d'une autre. Et quand on regarde, par exemple, ça qui vient après, nous pas parler zouk, nous pas parler kassav, etc., ou regarder qu'il y a des similitudes. Par exemple, il y a un morceau que Gordon a chanté. Ba yo bois, banane. Bon. Et là, regardez kassav, il y a un morceau si et bois. Et ça pas étonnant parce que Gordon portait influence libre Adam en orchestre de Kakeye Viking de la Guadeloupe et Adam Viking de la Guadeloupe. Des leaders là, c'est-à-dire Pierre-Edouard Décimus qui commençait qu'à ça, qui a joué Adam Viking et Gordon qui était Adam Viking, qui a chanté, il fait Exalwan. Donc, vous regardez qu'on est en espèce de interactivité dans ces groupes-là, puisque je dis au Wikipédia qu'il est dans l'école, puisque des leaders de des courants musicaux partis de la Kaili.
Et puis, il a créé
différents styles. Donc, ça belle parce que ça a prouvé que les îles de la Caraïbe nous paient travailler ensemble. Nous regardons Bill Thomas. Bill Thomas, pâté dominicain.
Trinidad.
Donc, c'est un groupe Trinidad, c'est un groupe qui était qu'à faire Calypso, etc. Et Bill, qui était quoi, il y a dans cadence là. Il créait aussi courant dans cadence là, en courant symphonique, et puis rhapsodie, etc. Et l'on a regardé, on a dit, mais ça formidable. Cadence lipso, bah, en le bagage, même quand ils autres là, qu'on regarde Bouillon, WCK mettait après, Bouillon, il a parti de ça aussi.
Fondation Bouillon.
Fondation Bouillon, c'était ça. Donc, on regarde des morceaux, il a chanté antique. Il prend, oui, il prend de cadence lipso.
Parce que y a son quand tout le monde dansé, puis c'est son là ça. Influence cadence lipso.
Ah, mais. Mais pas là seulement, pas la Caraïbe seulement. Dans le livre là, je marché, je parlé de dans l'océan Indien. Et juste un groupe qui te prend même modèle disque là, qui cadence, disque Gordon de Café, Exalwan fait. C'est le groupe Opodos, etc. Donc,
côté.
Un groupe qui du côté de l'Angola, etc.
Angola.
Ouais.
Mais où faire un livre, où écrire un livre, dis-nous plus quand un livre, ça qui est dans le livre là.
Il était une fois la cadence lipso. Il a sorti là, donc il paraît. Mon printemps, Covid là, empêché moi de sortir au moment. Mais là, il a sorti, et puis, tout un certain nombre de bagailles. Je vais parler de la cadence lipso, les défenseurs de la cadence lipso, qui c'est des mondes qu'on diève, parce que c'est eux qui portaient aussi dans un style, et c'est ça qui est bien, dans un style grande vitesse TGV, il a porté la cadence. Parler aussi de ça, qui était avant Swinging Star, Liggy Dice, tout ça dans le livre là. toutes ces autres-là qui a roulé, on a parlé aussi de l'influence dans les pays côté océan Indien. L'on a regardé,
Et aussi, ça c'est important. Et ça,
ah oui, ça c'est la Réunion,
Seychelles, Mauritius, tout ça.
Toutes ces États qu'on a regardé aussi d'autres groupes qui imitaient attends, Cuba Verde, Cap Verde, qui imitait, qui prend bagaille là, qui on a trouvé ça fort. Et même là, on a regardé à dans Caraïbes là, Shorty, Lord Shorty.
L'autre Shorty, ça c'est Rash Shorty au Trinidad.
Au PT, Short, mais c'est seule chanson que Shorty a. Comment il fait? Bon, il vient ouais la Dominique aussi.
Mais si mon Trinidad, si mon Trinidad qui a dit, eh ben, Shorty fait un son parce qu'il était à Dominique. Mais ça, c'est pas influence de Soca. T'as oublié.
Ça, c'est pas une influence de.
Parce qu'il y a une monde de Trinidad qui a dit, eh ben, Soca a créé déjà.
Faut y savoir qui moun ouais.
Ouais.
Faut savoir qui moun qui compositeur chanson.
Ouais.
C'est en dominicain.
En dominicain, ouais, c'est ça.
D'accord.
Parce que ça, c'est un débat, discussion.
Non.
Qui a continué.
La vérité, il l'a. La vérité, c'est vrai que Yopé dit il fait en chanson parce qu'il passe en Dominique, mais réalité, c'est qu'il composait et puis en dominicain. Ouais. Donc, il y a une influence quelque part.
Et puis, depuis il fait solo ça, musique Trinidad change. Ça veut dire influence.
Et il a juste prouvé que dans des régions, il y a des gens qui étaient capables de créole.
Ouais. Il y a certaines places en Trinidad qui étaient capables de bon créole.
Bon créole.
Pas seulement, mais Wakalypso même. Fait un peu d'influence en créole, ça y est, et puis manger, et puis tout ça, il fait un peu de son en créole aussi. Ça c'est Wakalypso, ça c'est Sparrow, mon créole, on va dire, anniversaire, mon créole, par exemple, 89. Ah, par exemple, il a chanté toujours.
Ni qu'on s'abat la caille.
Ça c'est Fondation.
Ça c'est Fondation, Baella. Bon.
Fitzroy Williams, Bob de Mendes, et puis Vivian Wallace. Ouais. Mais ça, c'est pour faire.
Ouais.
Il était une fois la cadence par Daniel Bétis.
Voilà.
Qui t'en livre ça qui est souvent?
En novembre prochain.
En novembre prochain.
Novembre 2024.
Est-ce qu'il y a un livre là qui est en français seulement?
Non, parce que Jani Opération qui j'ai fait. Donc, livre-là, il traduit en anglais.
Ouais. Donc, les livres là sortis, et puis si vous avez fait, si vous avez notre musique, ça c'est Exile qui a fait un petit balance là. Tout à l'heure, nous avons fait un petit musique qui est parlé là, parce que c'est un mélange, nous avons Martinique, mais c'est un pays d'amour, et puis ça c'est une spéciale émission des Creole Heartbeat, mais c'est à ce live sur Radio DBS. Et puis nous avons bonjour pour tout le monde, à toute la Dominique et aux Antilles, tout le monde qui a écouté nous. Nous sommes Daniel Bétis avec nous, et quand il dit, il écrit un livre, ça c'est un mot français, il écrit un livre, il était une fois à la cadence Slip Show, et ça va sortir en novembre, et il est à français, et aussi en anglais aussi. Et puis, ça va tout partout, tout partout.
Ouais. Mais mon content parce que là, m'arrive jeunesse moins.
Yes.
Là, les exals commencent à jouer, commencent à passer par là, commencent à passer Guadeloupe, Martinique, dans les îles, États-Unis.
Mais on fait un peu de recherche à ça, à ce livre ça. Mais c'est combien de temps ça va faire pour produire ça?
Depuis mon connaître Gordon, moi, adore recherche là. C'est-à-dire que moi, j'ai noté toute bagaille. Les fait album solo où il chantait d'un grand monsieur qui est François non.
Ouais.
Moi, j'ai noté toutes ces bagailles là. Il y a des bagailles que des fois, moi, j'ai dit Gordon, qui a dit, mais, eh ben, il a oublié. Mais moi, pas oublié parce qu'il a noté. Donc, tout pendant 50 ans, il dit des bagailles comme on note.
Vous avez écrit ça pour 50 ans et vous avez noté toutes les différentes.
Des bagailles.
Vous avez une expérience, vous avez noté toutes les différentes parties de ce qui a passé, ce qui a fait. Et vous décidez maintenant, c'est temps pour le livre la sortie.
il est pour livre la sortie parce qu'il y a des bagailles, il y a des moments importants. Je prends un exemple. Enlève Fresh. Fresh, les Gordon sorti, moi pas ici. Moi monté Guyane à moment là, moi pas attendre pendant 2 ans, moi pas ouais Gordon. Moi arrivé Martinique, il a dit mais j'ai sorti, moi dit mais attends, comment on peut sortir bagay ou pas j'ai pas vrai. Et m'a écouté Mosoa, m'a dit mais ça sent tube. Il sorti trop bon par rapport à moment il mettait ça parlant de venir en espèce de progression, ben, la prend dimension et ça vient en tube.
Un tube même, number one.
Number one. Donc, au cas où que des fois, il y a des bagages que moi retiens, des bagages que moi ouais, des annotations, etc. Là, il commençait à chanter, par exemple, là, il commençait à chanter, il était qu'à chanter en anglais. Henri Debs, qui était un producteur guadeloupéen, qui était bien aimé style cadence là, il était aimé bien style anglophone là. Il était qu'à penser que ça était nécessaire que Gordon chantait en créole. Non, chantait d'abord en anglais. Fini, tenir notre producteur, il était qu'à prier Suleiman, demander l'autorisation. Suleiman fait des disques. Yon en anglais, et puis moi, soit à bon tout beau sur med, etc.
La journée, toutes ces ça là.
Et puis, en version créole. Les Henri, ouais, version créole, là, qu'a marché. Et tu comptes, d'après ça, c'est créole pour marcher. Tout texte là que yo fait, et puis, bouquet 3 des bêtes, et puis l'année de la femme, etc., Kiaka, etc. Et c'est comme ça que producteur Guadeloupe Cavini fait Gordon chanter en créole. Mais au départ, il était qu'à chanter en anglais. Les premiers disques là qui étaient sortis, m'a qu'à songer, il était en les disques là, et puis en boubouillon louba, et puis il était ni en l'ammeyo, ti landiette flamboyant.
Ouais.
Voilà.
Et te demande, est-ce que vous avez dit, là, vous avez réfléchi quand 50 ans de cadence slip show, pour moi qui a réfléchi, pour moi qui a dit, eh ben bon, cadence, ou même, qui a écrit un livre, pour son pensée, ou qui a écrit un livre, derrière l'été une fois, est-ce que vous avez dit, peuple là, est-ce que cadence slip show bon pour vous? Est-ce que cadence slip show?
Mais cadence slip show pas jamais bon. Quand on regarde ni des groupes qui ont viré pour Mossora, ils ont viré pour, par exemple, les vacances, ils ont juste pris pour, c'est pour dire qu'ils pas mort, ils ont juste pris pour à l'époque, ils ont pris là au Brésil, ils ont pris un morceau Gordon Anderson. J'aimais voir ça.
Ouais.
Il a crié Kiro Voses. C'est ni un madame qui a chanté, c'est un chanteuse qui a crié Lia. Lia qui a juste chanté et puis qui a pris un didon chanté à son brésilien. J'aimais voir ça qui a pris en créole. Et Mossota là fait millions pour là qui millions pour là il tenait pour qui était piraté là. Il fait millions de ventes au Brésil. Donc, c'est pour dire que la cadence ne sont pas morts.
Et puis, style musique là même.
Et style musique là a continué. Et l'autre, Lia, qui a chanté, chanteuse brésilienne, là, vous savez que c'est cadence.
Absolument. Daniel, pour qui revient tout à l'heure, mais chef musicien là.
Mais mon côté, ça peut permettre pour poser point parce que.
Nous pouvons dire, chef là, mon là qui mettait orchestre là, pour installer orchestre là. Junior Nelson, ça c'est, non, venez pas là, parce que nous live sur Radio DBS là. Nous avec Junior Nelson, ça c'est Marie, Michel Anderson, Et ou là avec Gordon Henderson, vérifiez parce que nous là, live sur DBS. Ça va faire, Junior, ça va faire, ça va faire.
Voilà.
Et on nous parle anglais parce que vous savez, nous parlons pour mon anglais.
Okay. Yes.
How does it feel to be part of this experience here today, Junior? You are backing up the godfather, a legend of Kadar Slipso. You are put together, you are the band leader of a side. How does it feel?
It's just good to be back in Martinique. I remember many years ago, we spent a lot of time here in Martinique. But it feels especially good to work with the godfather of Calasdipso, Mr. Bonens. That is music we raised on as little children. We heard it and as grown-ups. It's a special privilege to get the opportunity to perform with him and to back him up at this event. We've done it before, but that is almost like 10 or 15 years ago. And he's still very vibrant and relevant.
This is important. How important is this? That someone who created or part of the creation of a genre would still be a feature, a major feature at the 53rd Festival Cultural de Martinique, a big exposition to you, a musician who has been around for several years now and the manager of Michael Henderson. How important is this as a Dominic to be part of this experience?
Well, basically, I think once you lay a good foundation in anything that you're doing, eventually it will basically outlive you and outlive your children and your children's children. And I think that's what Gordon Henderson has done with Carlos Calypso in terms of the creation of the music, the quality of the music, the type of music, that has gone on at least 2 or 3 generations, and it will continue. So being part of it as probably a second generation musician, it's a complete honor just to be there. And then all the rest of the band members some of them are kids. They sit in their 20s, 30s, 40s, some of us now. So it's really a great privilege for all of us to be there to support Godfather music and to continue to perpetuate the galaxies.
Will we see a Mikel on this particular festival next year, 54 or 65 edition?
Well, that is part of what we do when we travel. We make connections and present our own musicians, our artists here. And if the opportunity arises, we will be here.
Is Calasdipso dead?
No, Calasdipso is not dead because it is the lifeline, or if you call it the bloodline, of all the relevant music of today. If you listen to the Buyo music, you listen inside of it, Calasdipso is there. Rhythm is there, so the cowbell is there, so it is the foundation. And once the foundation is there, anything that you build on it, that means the foundation is still part of it. So Calasdipso cannot be dead because it is the foundation of Dominican's music.
Tell us a little about the combination of the band you put together for this particular event tonight.
Okay, well, the musicians are people that we've worked with over the years. Cornell has worked with Mikel and I for many years. Jerry, guitarist, has worked with us for at least 30 years. Shalina and Shanice are basically new. They probably 5 or so years working with us. UC came to Dominica to play with us many years ago and stayed. I remember we brought him in from Finland, he and 2 other saxophone, 2 other horn band, and we played at Creole Festival in Pottersville. That's where we played with him first. And then he stayed in Dominica, he's now married and a Dominican. So we've kind of put everything together over the years, and it's just maturing into what it is right now.
What are expectations for tonight?
Well, we expect for one to have a good time. I always tell the guys my priority on a stage is to enjoy myself. And then you enjoy yourself, it then vibrates to the audience and to present a quality product to people. They pay for it, the beat is free. We represent our island to the best for our beats.
I'm excited, Junior. I'm really looking forward to tonight. And I really hope that you will make a serious statement. And let's hope the influence of the music can actually infiltrate, can be injected into the younger musicians. And we can have some longevity, even some adaptations, even evolve the music into a nouvelle génération. So that we can have a continuity like several other genres, like salsa, like merengue, like bachata, like even zouk it into a different dimension, even Asian compa music, no, but nouvelle génération. Let's see what happens, but good night, good luck for tonight. and I'll be attentively documenting what's taking place tonight. Good luck, my brother.
Thank you very much, Radix. We're happy that you came on the trip.
Of course. All right, we should begin with Cornell Fingerslip Islands Jr. Delson, the manager of Michael Henderson. He's the leader of the band together to back up Gordon Henderson tonight. We are in a major festival as we are getting set for the sound check of Gordon Henderson and a star-studded lineup of musicians he put together for this particular event tonight. And one of those is one of the creators of Booyah music, as a matter of fact. To my mind, the spinal cord of the genre itself. Let's welcome Cornell Fingerslip. Good morning to you, Fingers. What's up?
Good morning, whatever it is.
You have been traveling far and wide.
Yeah, to see you too.
What's up?
Well, I just, I'm grateful I made it here. I was in Houston 2 days ago. I have no idea I was getting to Martinique, but something had to be done.
How does it feel, Cornell, to be part of this experience here? I know you have been playing with Gordon and several other musicians. You have been playing with Fitzroy in particular. By the way, how was Fitzroy?
Fitzroy is nice, you know. We went to see him last night. He good, man. You haven't seen the picture, have you?
No,
I'll
but I hope you said it because I hope to see him sometime today.
Yeah,
but you, he actually refers to you as his son, and he refers to him as your father. That influence, the two of you make, a unique combination, possibly the best in the entire Western Hemisphere. The influence of Fitzroy is in you, and you could see your development has really augmented Dominica's music.
Yeah.
How it feels to be part of this experience?
Well, I mean, it's Exile One, it's Gordon, and I played some big shoes right now. Before the last time I played with Exile One, Fitzroy was there. He's not here right now, so I have some big shoes to fill. So I'm bothered about that. I hope I don't disappoint him, you know, but yeah, I'd be rather excited to be here.
One serious question. In terms of Khalid experience music,
Right.
he always pays tribute to the dance. We know that he's very versatile.
Right.
Anything new from her? We know she played a major role in the NCC Cadastro competition. During the COVID-19, she also paid tribute to Cadastro, so also paid tribute to Tracy Williams.
Yep.
Anything in that realm, anything new from Khalid XP?
New on Friday.
Something will be released brand new.
Something brand new will be coming out this Friday. It's
Is
already.
it for the summer? Is it
Yes,
for the
it's for the summer. It's for the summer season. Well, I mean, it's from Friday till we'll make music that will be there for millennia.
It's the 53rd Festival Cultural of Martinique, and we have heard musicians from as far as Japan,
Right.
India, even this is South Africa tonight, the South African artists performing.
Right.
How would you see yourself and Colleen XP, our queen, Booyah queen, most versatile feminine artist on this particular stage?
Well, I'm hopeful that she be invited, and she will definitely represent. We did 2 shows. Just out of this world. She has really grown as an artist, as a writer, and hopefully she will, she really will.
Absolutely. I want to wish you good luck tonight, Fingers.
Thanks.
Really hope that this tonight will be just the start.
Tonight will be great, man. My performance is dedicated to Fitzroy. You understand?
Yeah.
He can't be here with us, but he's here with us.
You see yourself in him when you play Kadas?
Yeah. I mean, I always make reference to things that he has told me when playing Kadas. Even when playing live on the stage, he would tell me of certain things, and everything have to gel together. And I always remember things that he tells me. And when on stage, he's part of the performance. If it's a Kadas performance, he's part of my performance every time.
I'm looking forward to tonight, Fingers.
Yeah,
Call one of the ladies or Jerry for me while we try to wait and for that sound check. By the way, folks, for UC, since we get UC, we are live in Martinique, and we are trying to bring you a special edition as we try to bring in the coverage of the special Exile One performance, carried for the 53rd Festival Culturel de la Martinique, and a festival which has been, really growing by leaps and bounds, more than an entire month of celebrations. And Gordon Henderson and a string of star-studded musicians from Dominica will be backing him up tonight, and we are actually really looking forward to this massive performance. It's a pity we won't be able to take in some of the performance live, but we will try our best to see how we can bring it to you. This is a special Creole Heartbeat edition, live in Martinique, and we are live on DBS Radio, your nation station, bringing it to you as it unfolds. Earlier on, we spoke to Gordon Anderson, and we also spoke to Daniel Betis. Very interestingly, a French writer, actually documenting some of the events, some of the activities, some of the high points, some of the highlights of Kadas Lipso music. And you heard him categorically saying, no, Kadas Lipso is alive. And as long as the other genres and the influences of Kadas Lipso remain in the other genres, there is no way Kadas Lipso can die. 51 years as a genre and continues to be the spinal cord of so many genres, Caribbean genres, and continue to be the lifeblood, to say so, of Caribbean music or Caribbean fused music. What's taking place presently on the stage is the band is getting set. And is getting set. Call UC for us as we try to communicate. My producer just left for a little while. So we're trying to get all the musicians to tell us about the influence being part of this experience here. And it's very important we document this particular aspect of our there's music coming. I'm very excited to have this particular musician. Something about him is extremely special. I really pass on the other side, you see. I really love this musician a lot. He reminds me so much of PLR and more. Good morning, you see. You're live on DBS Radio. We're live on DBS Radio, special Creole Heartbeat program. How are you? I suspect you were somewhere in Europe.
Yes. I just fresh from Finland. That is my country of birth. And I was there with my family, the 5 of us. We spent 3 weeks every day in sauna, taking the children to different places, zoo and aqua park and see the country, and just relaxing with my parents, trying to help them to the garden, eating strawberries, blueberries.
You have made Dominica your home now. You have actually got married to a Dominican children. What about Dominica you love so much?
Well, it's kind of like Finland. It's very natural, the forest and the kind of like, I would say Finland is like in the corner of Europe. So the people have this quality of being down to earth. Just like Dominicans. Dominicans have a different atmosphere. You can sense it when you get out of the boat, when you reach Rosso, You can go to the other islands, even St. Lucia, that is kind of like the sister island, but just doesn't have that, you can't really describe it. There's something down to earth about Dominica that I like, and people have also embraced me. They know me as the taxman, and they help me up on the street and make me feel like I'm part of Dominica, so that makes me feel good.
Dominica's music, you're part of the landscape for several years now. You do your own thing. We know that you do your own thing, but then you are now a structure. You're now integrated into the whole nucleus of Kadas Lipso. You have performed with several of the bands, including Midnight Groovers. What is your perception of Kadas Lipso music?
Well, it's really, I love the music of the 70s. The funny thing about me, I never lived in the 70s. I born 1981. But for it's just kind of a coincidence that I end up in a circle of friends where we started collecting LPs. We went to flea markets and we were looking for funk and jazz and especially music from the 70s, 60s, and so the current music is from that same era. So first of all, I love the type of I don't know how to describe it, the type of analog sound, before the digital era, so that is already something that I can immediately relate to. And then it have a happy vibe about it. I like positive music. I like positive message in music. And there's also, I think, the Dominican musicians, part of their niche, that make them break into the Creole market is because they have a little bit more of that same down to earth, that same type of a spontaneous character that that the way Fitzroy would play his keyboard, and he's like that rawness in it, So all that I love.
Yeah, it's also a genre where you allowed musicians to excel on their instruments, gives a musician latitude to create and also excel. And you have been part of this experience now, playing for several of the bands. You have been right now. You cannot have a cadence concert without you see. How does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel great. I mean, I knew about the Exile One before I joined the band, and just the thought of being part of Exile One excited me, and I'm very glad to have been able to not just play with Exile One, but with Miguel Henderson, with Groovers, with so many different bands, and yeah, it like I said, I feeling like Dominica and the Dominican bands have embraced me, So obviously it makes me feel good,
How are you feeling about tonight, and what can the fans expect from UC and the band tonight?
Well, we're going to be playing on 100%, and what I can say, I'm gonna do my thing, like just as always, trying to excite the crowd with a little bit of movement as I play my solos, and hopefully get a good crowd response, and well, I'm sure people will love it, because like yesterday we were in the restaurant just eating our little lunch there, and the people asking, hey, what is that band? And once they hear it's Exile One, they're like, hey, but I must come. So I believe there's going to be a big crowd tonight, and we're going to have.
Congratulations, my brother, for what you have been doing for music. And I really hope tonight to have a wonderful celebration. And God bless you. I really love what you do for Dominica's music. I really love the aspect that you have integrated. You are a Dominican now. You have made Dominican children. You're all part of us. And we are happy to have you and to be excelling and performing and transporting and exporting our music. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Okay, call Gordon again for us. And a pleasure. Yes, once again, we are live. We will try to see if we can get a sneak into a song or two before we leave. But we're just going to get a quick word from Gordon, because I know time is of the essence. But it's a wonderful feeling to be at the 53rd Festival, Cultural Festival in Martinique, a festival which has really brought down groups from all over. And tonight is the anticipation is high, the excitement is high, and we're really looking forward to really make a Dominican presence. How long, Gordon? How long are we looking for a start of the rehearsal? We were trying to see if we can get at least a sample of what the band is going to sound like. How long again before we can get a little piece before we head over to Master Control, Gordon?
I was hoping, but the sound check is a very simple process. And as you may hear in the background, bum, 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 they're only doing the drums. So the drums will take probably the next 15 minutes. So it will take about an hour before we get a sound with everybody on.
Okay, but then as we ready curtail this particular special broadcast, and our fans on DBS Radio, on Creole Heartbeat, on our Facebook page, and also our YouTube channel. Yeah, I know it's normally cadasters a month. We planned on several things, but because of several situations, including health, we weren't able to have the kind of celebrations we have. But this is also a major celebration and part of cadasters a month, God.
Very well. Yeah, this is in a way proving that although the genre is a genre of the 70s, but we are still exporting. It's somewhat like our bananas.
And which was of premium quality, is Cadence Lipso dead, Gordon Anderson?
Well, Cadence Lipso can only be dead if the Dominican society is dead. If we are alive and kicking, we cannot turn our backs on the foundation of the Caribbean's fusion music that started in the 70s and declare it dead on both songs. Now,
final word, Gordon, on the language. You use the language, the prominence in several of your songs. what do we have to do as Dominicans to preserve the Creole language?
I've always said that if we are serious about preserving the Creole language, before we even teach it in any school, I repeat, before we try to teach it, there's something that linguists call diglossia. And diglossia is not bilingualism. Diglossia is a situation where two languages are spoken in one community, and the people consider one as being superior and the second one as being inferior. This is what we have to destroy. Destroy the diglossia where we believe that English is superior and Creole is inferior. When we will have put these two languages on equal stead, then we can start using them and promote ourselves to the world as a bilingual nation.
Good luck on for tonight. I'm really excited, over exuberant, really overwhelmed by the experience, and thank you for the invitation to cover this activity live.
Well, my ambassador, you're most welcome.
Yes, this is Gordon Anderson, and just before we leave, we are just going to give you a sneak preview of the area. We're just going to give you a slight sneak preview as we get set for a wonderful experience here this evening. We are live in Fort de France, and this is the perimeter of the activity for tonight. As you are hearing, Dominica's band is presently doing the sound check. You heard from some of them earlier. So this is the venue for the event in the heart of 24.
Prince Wadix, Prince Wadix, Prince Wadix, Prince Wadix.
Yes, Dominica, this is going to unfold tonight. This is where it is going to unfold tonight, live in Fort de France, and the anticipation is high. We are ready. The weather is looking very promising. We heard of several of the stories of what transpired for Hurricane Beryl, and it's a feeling of real sadness to some of the residents here in Martinique. We want to send our love. We also had our share. But from 41st, I am Prince Wadix on this special edition of the 53rd annual celebration of the Festival Culturel in Martinique. I want to thank you for listening today with the kind compliments of Digicel, TBS Radio, bringing it as it unfolds in Martinique. Prince Wadix, over to Master Control, and God bless you.
Gordon Henderson, Fritz Roy Williams, Vivian Wallace, Exile, One Groovers, Chef Joe. Yo passé tous les voyages musique nous. Mais attends jodi, jeunesse te qui la J. Si pas te Wadix qui qu'a poussé. For all the wonders you done for us all, spreading the culture all over the world. For all the good things that you done for God, that's what it is. We thanking you. We thanking you, brother.
Blue Box. We now carry February and are fully stocked in granular fertilizers. Urea 46%, great for leafy green 15-15-15, great for all vegetables or young fruit trees 20-20-20, best for foliar spray in seedlings and small vegetables 12-12-17, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits 12-24-12, root crop fertilizer like dasheen and white potato 12-4-28, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. Red potash for fruit trees and vegetables. All the fertilizers you need are available at Bloombox, located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley Link Road. Your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
Dutch Boy Paints, environmentally friendly, no toxins or CFC, superior quality, longer lasting durability, drying, no lingering smell, no splattering, it won't drip when in your hand. Dutch Boy, use it on concrete, on drywall, on wood, use it on the inside, on the outside, so good, it won't powder or crack up, it's so good. Dutch Boy's the paint, that's the paint you want to use. Dutch Boy Paints, now available at Garway Enterprises Paint Shop, 28 Old Street, Roseau, opposite our hardware store. Telephone number 448-2891.
It's always a better choice. My one and only station.
DBS Radio.
When the crew gets together, they can't stop our shine. So let we do this forever. No more yours and mine.
Like sweet like honey, yeah. We know we can't stop rain. Like soaking with blood. You know it's soaking with vein. Together we play, together we slay. Live our best life every day. Sipping white dope, party insane. Together we rain.
Forget all the haters. We keeping it real. We don't need no filters. We do whatever we feel. Yeah, yes, we in this together. We going to higher heights. So the people must
every time I enter, I see perfect. I swear I never see so much quiet, yeah. So much sexy woman inside me, effect. Is it when they give me up for that? When we so copying, girl, push back and wine. When the music playing, girl, push back and wine. Behind the track, you be moving, girl, push back and wine. When the music playing, girl, push back and wine. Oh yeah. I wonder why they find the soca. Tell me, when the soca so sweet, they taking over. Tell me, it's the way that they're winding up them bumper. When the morning drops in the savannah, it's so much woman, no God, I can't believe my eye. No, 'cause every time I enter, I so perfect. I swear I never see so much bumper, yeah. So much sexy woman inside me, effect. Is it when they give me up, but I can't forget, yeah. When you so copying, girl, push back and wine. When the music playing, girl, push back and wine. Behind the track, you wave, girl, push back and wine.
I don't know. All the girls who did that. This one goes out to all of the girls and them in attendance right now. The high heel wearing good up. I need you to come to the front. You're gonna take it down in a position. Tell your friend and them to hold your thing. I need your full compliance. No follow what I say. Girl, bend down.